Hello, today we'll have a discuss on Vedic literature. Vedic literature is divided into two parts, whereas Shruti and Smriti. So the Shruti literature consists of four Vedas called Samhitas. The word Shruti literally means revealed ones. The four Vedas are also called as Apurshameya, which means unwritten ones and eternal. Shruti literature. Coming to Shruti literature, first we'll have a look on Rig Veda. Rig Veda. The first of the Vedas is the first specimen on Indo European languages. It is the first text in Old World literature. It is the most important. The second and ninth were compiled in later Vedic age and added to Rig Veda. Its main theme is prayer addressed to different gods. It is composed in the form of poetry. For the first time, the descriptions of India as Bharatavarsha and Jambudvipa are mentioned in the Rig Veda. The priest who recites Rig Veda is called Hodri. Coming to Samaveda, it is full of ragas, which means tunes. As such, it became the basis of Indian Sangita Shastra. It is the Veda very closely associated with Lord Krishna. This is recited into two different traditions, whereas Bashkala, which found in the north, and Pipilapda, found in the south. The priest who recites Samaveda is called Udgadhar. Coming to Yajurveda, Yajurveda deals with rituals and ceremonies. It is composed in the form of prose. It is divided into two parts, whereas Shukla, which means white Yajurveda, deals with Aryan ceremonies, and Krishna, which means black Yajurveda, deals with non-Aryan ceremonies. The priest connected with Yajurveda is Adharvyu. Next, coming to Atharva Veda, this for a long time not considered as Veda. Its main theme invoking evil spirits and performing magic. It is completely the work of non-Aryans. No Brahmin is connected with this Veda. However, the Indian medicine, Ayurveda, maths, Ganita Shastra, geometry, Rekha Ganita were part of Atharva Veda. And next, coming to Smriti literature. This consists of Brahmanas, Aryankas, 108 Upanishads, 6 Vedangas, and 4 Upavedas. Brahmins, 108 Upanishads, deal with rituals and ceremonies, whereas Aryankas deal with forest life, mysticism, rites, rituals, and sacrifices. Upanishads of 108 were mostly concentrate on the soul absolute, the origin of world, mysteries of nature. These are the last portion of the Vedas. As such, they are called Vedantas. Their main theme is metaphysics, which means from known to unknown. They deal with abstract thinking, and in that way, they are highest source of Indian philosophy. And here we also have some important Upanishads, whereas Katha Upanishads, which deals with the problem of death. It is in the form of dialogue between a student called Nachaketa with the Lord of Death Yama. And also next one, Iso Upanishad, which deals with the creation, and Shvetashwara Upanishad. This is the first to describe the form of Shiva. And Keno Upanishad, this is the first to describe Uma, which means wife of Shiva. And Chandogyama Upanishad, this is the first to mention Lord Krishna and his childhood. And last we have Mundaka Upanishad, which this is India's national slogan Satyameva Jayate is part of this Upanishad. And now we'll discuss about the 6 Vedangas. These 6 Vedangas help us in studying the Veda and to understand it in right spirit. The 6 Vedangas are first Vedanga is Niryukta, which means etymology, study of origin of world. Second Vedanga is Siksha, which means phonetics, those are of pronunciation. And third Vedanga is Chandas or Chachandas, which means volume. It deals with reciting the word in its high and low pitch. And fourth Vedanga is Vyakarana, which means grammar. And the fifth Vedanga is Kalpa, which means rituals. It consists of 3 different parts, all in the form of formulas or sutras. So those 3 formulas are, first one is Griha Sutra or Dharma Sutras, which deals with household ceremonies and rituals. And second one, Shruta Sutras, which deals with social ceremony. And third one is Shulva Sutras, which deals with geometry. Of all the 6 Vedangas, Kalpa is the most important as it has become basis for Indian Nyaya Shastra. And the 6th Vedanga is Jyotish, as it deals with astronomy which observes the movement of climate. So next we'll have a look on 4 Upavedas. These 4 Upavedas were meant for making human life happy, safe and secure. So the 4 Upavedas are: first one, Ayurveda, which deals with medicine. It was mentioned in Rig Veda. And second one, Gandharva Veda, which deals with music and art. It was mentioned in Samaveda. And third one, Shastra Veda, which deals with military technology. It was mentioned in Atharva Veda. And the last Upanishad is Dhanurveda, which deals with archery. It was mentioned in Yajur Veda. So that's all for today's. Thank you.